Today, I'm sharing 2 vital steps in the home buying process that could save you guys a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of headache. Those are the home inspections and home appraisals. What's going on, guys? It's Dan from Pekoe.ca, and oftentimes I get asked the question on what exactly is a home inspection and what's a home appraisal. And if you're in the market right now for a house, I'm sure you've come across these terms as well. So I just want to break that down. First term, home inspection. So what exactly is a home inspection and when should you get it? Home inspection is simply an inspection report that is ordered by yourself if you're looking for a property or you already have an accepted offer on a property that basically has an inspector come in and go through the house with kind of like a fine-tooth comb. So that inspector is looking for any sort of deficiencies, anything that might cause you problems now or down the road. Anything from roof leaks to electrical issues to plumbing issues to structural. And really at the end of it, they should be providing you with a comprehensive report of sort of like the health of that home and any sort of next steps that might be involved with remediating any of the issues there. So home inspections can be done prior to putting an offer on a property. So proactively or preemptively putting a home inspection prior to the offer. Or you can get it after an offer has been accepted, and you could put it as a condition on that offer that you put forward. So oftentimes you'll see that an offer on a property will have a variety of conditions. One of those conditions could be a home inspection. You could have a condition for vacancy on title transfer, meaning that maybe there's a renter in there and you're planning on moving to the home. Another condition could be a financing condition if you're not using your own money. But essentially, a home inspection is there just as a checkup on the house. It's also a really good tool for negotiating on a lower price. So for example, I had a client who had some mold that was identified in the attic, and they were able to use that to help reduce the offer price. And they kind of met in the middle on that. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's one way of being able to maybe identify some of those issues and to get possibly a reduction on that purchase price. So home inspection in a nutshell. Really important to get, but a very different reason to get a home inspection versus a home appraisal. So what is an appraisal? So a home appraisal is actually ordered on behalf of the bank. So when you're going for your financing, when you go into your local branch or you're working with a mortgage broker to get you that financing, oftentimes the bank will require a home appraisal. So the appraisal can take a few forms. It could be what's called a desktop appraisal, meaning that they're just running it through a system, and if that value is there, great. They don't have to actually go in person. They may do drive-by appraisals, where simply a home appraiser will drive by the property to inspect it to ensure it's there and it's in good standing. The other type of appraisal would be considered a full appraisal. So a full residential appraisal is when a home appraiser, and they have to be licensed appraisers, and those ones are listed on the Appraisal Institute of Canada, AIC. They'll come in and they will write an appraisal report. What is that appraisal report? Well, really, it's a report that determines the value of that property for the sake of getting a mortgage. So it's not the same as the market value or the price that you're paying for the property. It could vary. So keep in mind that lenders are borrowing on, or loaning you rather, the money based off of the appraised value or the purchase price, whichever is lower. So in the times of bidding wars, if you end up putting an offer that's quite higher than maybe the surrounding areas or the ask price for that property, you could face some issues when it comes to the appraisal because they won't loan on that amount that you've offered and has been accepted, but they'll loan on the appraisal value. Oftentimes too, with insured mortgages, so when you're putting less than 20% down, that appraisal is just simply done by the insurer. So it's not actually done in person. But in the event you're doing either a refinance or any type of equity takeout, or you're putting more than 20% down on a purchase, oftentimes a physical appraisal is required. Another time you might need an appraisal is on executive homes. So any homes that are $1 million plus will typically trigger an in-person appraisal. So just quickly, guys, I wanted to break down the inspection and the appraisal report. Also, with the appraisal report, that is kept confidential between the bank and oftentimes us as brokers, we do have some information or insight on it, whether or not that value came in, but those details are kept with the bank. Home inspection, though, you will get a binder or a report at the end of your inspection, and that's for you to kind of keep on your records. Anyway, that's what I've got today, guys. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, or even any stories related to maybe a home inspection that you got and how it helped you save some money, or a disaster, hit me up or put the comments below so others can learn from it. And hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.